I'm just saying.
Dude, let me tell you. Do you know what grinds my gears? It's when I come out of Walmart buying a bitch. When I come out of Walmart buying me a bitch, I never can find my car. I'm like, dude, where's my car?
You know what really grinds my gears? Like, why are all the Walmart greeters 90 years old in a diaper?
Oh my gosh!
Listen,
when they're waving petroleum smelled benzene and it is just really pungent.
What?
Hey, you want to know what really grinds my gears?
What?
I hate the fact that my retainer actually bothers my esophagus when I fucking go to sleep.
Oh my
fucking!
You're not supposed to sleep with your retainer in, Charles.
Well, I mean, no, that's what my mother told me.
Some of us.
Your mom doesn't know anything, Charles.
She says she sleeps with things.
Your mom's a dumbass, Charles.
She sleeps with
things. She grew up in a trailer park, Charles.
Hey,
she went to public school, Charles. Your mom didn't graduate from high school, Charles.
Listen here.
How you gonna listen to anything your mom says? She just learned how to tie her shoe yesterday.
Purple Rain, word for word, verbatim.
Your mom called my mom, asked her how to bake a cake.
Do you know what Lake Minkatana is?
Hey, listen, I'm going to be honest with you.
And she knows a whole Footloose routine.
Hey.
How dare you?
Tony, I mean, goddammit, listen, you two, you guys are like a bunch of fucking, I don't want to say it on the smoking with smoke.
Well, my mom told me to tell your mom to tell Charles' mom.
Listen,
his dad left his drawers on her bathroom floor.
Let's just say this for good measure. If all of our moms had a baby, it'd be named Tommy Lemons, and it will sure get a good fucking squeeze. That's how them old upper mean ass white fathers talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They say some of the most bitterest, coldest shit to them.
I be gosh darn it.
Like no bullshit. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all a story, no bullshit. One time at my man Tanner's house, it's like the first time, black people correlating with white folks. My mom's was cool from us going over there because he was cool, his family was alright, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got a pass because, had a Jordan sticker on the decal on the window. He's like, oh, okay, so he might be a little bit of, into the culture. No bullshit. One time, I walk in, my man Tanner's mom and Pops is, no, absolutely, that went past it. But it was just amazing. He said some of the most coolest shit.
Passing it to you. That's him back there, bro.
I thought I skipped on
this. He was like, yo, I ain't passing it to this nigga Omnii. I only fuck with him like that since we got out the joint.
Hey, bro, listen. Hey, man. Tell you a story just to get back on track when I was talking about what we love in the music, you know what I'm saying? Like, my man's right here, like, dead ass this, bro. I would die for him. I'd kill somebody for him, you know what I'm saying? Even though we would never have to come to that because we understand the weapons of warfare is all mental.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So our procedure is put like this. At the end of the day, it's the same as the beginning, man. I think about winning and keeping my team grinning. You feel me? So
I love that.
So, you know what I'm saying? When I met Omnii, I was like, I really put it all on the table. Like, bro, if you need anything, I got you. I've been down for a hot minute, so I'm a seasoned individual, you know what I'm saying? They call me Batman throughout the pen, you feel me? My name is solid. I have no blemishes, no bulls, you feel me? And anybody who wants to it, you know what I'm saying, I knows to it, you feel me? I turns nuns down, you know what I'm saying? It's all love, but I respected and changed out that premise, and I saw, you know what I'm saying, this man who was growing and was becoming something, and I felt like, God has placed this individual in my orbit for us to change something, you know what I'm saying, because I understand frequency, vibration, and perception is meant, and if I know that myself is being, you know what I'm saying, Quazi, the bell is sounded, you know what I'm saying, at every alarm, you know what I'm saying, it's 12 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock. If you get right with your phone, you know when your alarm is set 9 minutes from now if you push it on a snooze. You know what I'm saying? So I feel in the essence why I always love music, you know what I'm saying, it comes back full circle to the moment when my cousin smoked some and we listened to Nas. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me what kind of blunts y'all smoke. What kind of weed y'all roll, man, and pass it to my niggas and let's get on another level. Then come on, you know what I'm saying? But that was my joint right there. I messed up Nas words and this would probably go down bad, but I peace to the God. But either way it go, you know what I'm saying? That was the essence, and then I got into LL Cool J, got to rocking them bells, and then it just hit me. He said it. He dubbed me with the Quazi, you know what I'm saying, beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So it's all real, and I dubbed him with the Omnii, so it was essence, you know what I'm saying? There was realness to this one.
It was real. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
One thing about life right now, it's so hard for people to commit to people because there's been so much broken trust throughout history, throughout time, throughout people. So separation right now is a mass right now. Like it's people right now. You gotta imagine, right? A trucker. You gotta think about it. He never at home, right? So he smash off. He never see his wife. Something like the quarantine. He go to lockdown. He in a room with a complete stranger because he's on and off with her. He's not a consistent relationship. Like between the struggles and all in life, me and my man's been real consistent. So when you have consistency, loyalty is obvious. It's there. Like it's no question. The action is real. So
that's why I automatically was like, did I piss you on the L, son? Yo, let me get that right. Let me get that right with you. Peace to the God, word in the truth. You know what I'm saying?
This is my brother.
Because at the end of the day, it's the same as the beginning. You feel me?
So it's safe to say that you two guys are real friends.
Real brothers.
Absolutely. I mean,
real brothers, kindred spirits, you feel me? Like Jonathan and David.
So,
we are reflections.
Can I get both of y'all to say like a my real friend quote?
Real friends.
You feel me? Something like,
real friends.
My real friends ride with me,
So real friends. When the world is against you, up under you, I'm on your shoulders, holding the world up, and you on top, trying to put it in the proper place to hold it in. Real friends.
That's what's
okay. Real friends. I therefore shall be not faking a relation intentionally, thoughtfully until the end, but I shall show you that my energy will never leave you to the end. A real friend.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
See, my real friends speak real knowledge.
You feel me? Real knowledge.
You feel me?
Pac say we don't die, we multiply, right?
Yeah.
And no one plans to fail, but many fail to plan. So remember that.
Yeah, nothing.
I'm here to get you spiritual goodness so you can have some liberated spirits around you.
You know I dig it.
What's in your can of wake up? You feel me?
Now, can we do a little special thing real quick on one song?
Let's get it.
What's talking
Can
about?
we do set it off or shut it off?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So the name of the game, set it off or shut it off. The record plays. When it goes off, you're going to judge it on 3 categories. 1, beat selection. 2, delivery. And 3, overall quality on a scale of 1 to 10. If it gets a 15 or more, that's a set it off. If it gets less, that's a shut it off.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
So we're going to be listening almost like a Q&A.
Yep, and then absolutely. Your combined number.
And we're AR right now. Let's get it.
Then go take a piss.
Man.
Yeah, bro. Nah, I don't know what was wrong with the nigga lip, man. He said he ate something bad at the house, man. I'm just saying, when I seen him at the hospital, it was swole up like it was wobble up. I ain't know what was that. But listen, we gonna get back to that, man. Hey, y'all. This the Smoking with Flint show. SKBKA bird flu, man. Avian influenza, you know what it is, though, man. This to take over the COVID situation is, you feel what I'm saying? Got my man's a little out of control right now, so I'm here to keep y'all in tune and keep the tunes in tune. That's what we got going on. So right now, I'm finna drop this new joint. You feel what I'm saying? My man Flint the Hustler, Simone the Lyricist. And hopefully, we gonna get Flint back on the air with me. We gonna talk that shit after we play this track. My legend.
Hey. Rick, and that is on the beat. On the motherfucking lyrics, riding around with them big bags. Big bags, riding around with them big bags. Not just the cash, pills, Reggie, and a loud gas. Got promo packs, I should be holding the whole class. Can't tell these bitches shit, all they wanna do is shake ass. They moving off a motive, but money ain't in they sight. Hey, how I'm moving so fast, they wish you ill on my life. Just know I'm more good than you think. If you still gon' have to pay the price, is it worth you leaving your kids? Cause you like my hustle and grind. You want the fame and the shine. I want new checking designs. I see my name in the lights, but spread my knowledge and pride. Learn how to follow my mind, so deep that you gotta unwind. But y'all so focused on the hate, you stand sideline and despise. I pray we all can excel, off the same plate, none of my niggas in jail. Everybody jugging, getting to it, that money that come in the mail.
cause the Flint show. You wasn't a team player, where was my dough? I'm out here chasing paper, you out here chasing hoes. Bitches over money ain't the way the game go. Money over bitches, you can't say the same though. I'm a money getting nigga, check my net worth. I'm a well-connected nigga, high net worth. I stay in fly shit the way my check work. Bitch, yeah. I stay in fly shit the way my check work. I'm a money getting nigga, check my net worth. I'm a well-connected nigga, high net worth. Bitch. Let's hustle in the motherfucking building.
We back. Smoking with Flint show, man. This is SKBKA Bird Flu, man. Avian Influenza, you know what it is though. Discovia Takeover. But they back in the building. They back in the building. Not just Flint. We got Simone the lyricist is in the building.
What up?
Michigan's finest.
You know it. Flint the hustler in the bitch.
From all angles is in the house with me. I'm loving what's going on right now. So listen.
Flint the hustler in the bitch.
Flint the hustler is in this.
In a bitch. In a bitch.
Simone the lyricist.
Simone the motherfucking lyricist.
They both in a bitch.
In a bitch.
So listen, let me understand something now. Now I hear a lot going on in the record. I hear a lot that's going on. Now is this just music or is this some real shit going on behind these things?
Everything real life.
Everything, everything. I struggle to come up. I tell it. I keep it real.
I understand because I see the O's is making a name for themselves. You know, it's some females. I started out proud of their career choices. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that's some of what I heard in your lyrics, Simone. That you started out proud of some of the career choices of these females, but are somewhere along the line they just took a turn. What is it? They selling ass now? Is that what we doing?
Selling ass instead of selling the motherfucking tracks.
No logic, no mental behind it. It's just let me show you some thigh cap muscle.
No substance.
Damn.
Thought bodies.
And then we turn around and I mean, you is out here networking, Flint. I see you.
I'm jugging like a motherfucker out here, dog. I got all the connections, dog. All the connections.
You out here talking to a lot of people, man. Now what? I mean, listen, we taptoed and tiptoed around it a little bit on the last episode when I was on the show. But I mean, let's just call a spade, man. Why they not letting nobody get no shine over there, man?
Cause we winning and they losing and they trying to figure out how to win. That's the end of this shit, man. Cut my motherfucking show off, bruh.
It's his show, so I gotta go.
Cut my shit off, bruh.
We gotta go. He said we gotta go.
Cut my shit off, bruh.
Simone the lyricist, SKBKA Bird Flu.
We out this bitch.
You know what it is, though.
Yo, we back at the motherfucking Smoking with Flint show, and it is Flint the motherfucker hustler in this bitch. I got Simone the lyricist in this bitch.
Hey.
I got my special guest, Quazi And Omnii in this bitch.
Peace,
you hear me?
God, y'all know what it is. We in
Yeah.
All right, so we setting it off or shutting it off. So I'm gonna go with Omnii first. So for beat, what do you give it? 1 through 5?
For the beat, I'm gonna give him a 4, man. I like it. I
4.
feel like it's a little bit lower because I can hear it.
Right.
But really, the tremolo is just you get that
Right.
hum. You can hear it. You can hear it coming. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's like you bouncing. So I'm gonna give him a 4, and I like it.
That's what's up.
2, delivery.
The delivery, to be completely honest, I'm me. I'm a man. I always take responsibility on my actions, but I completely spaced the beginning. But as I can give him of cadence on, I can say that the delivery, I'll give him another 4 because a delivery depends on the whole song, and the cadence was still going, and the beat was still riding through a conversation, which will probably mostly happen when you have people that's on a day-to-day life listening to your music. You might get somebody that's on the field about to play a game listening to you, or driving to a party, or going to their mama's house, or listening to you after a funeral to get back to it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm going to give him a 4 on that.
Okay, overall quality.
Overall quality of the music, I heard everything. Everything was good. There was key words that were said that gave me a feel of who he was as a person, and showed personality. Big 5 to that. That was beautiful. I heard some lyrics in there. Much love.
So we got 13 so far. So now Quazi. Beat.
Damn. You said beat?
Yeah.
Yo, because I love music and I love, you know what I'm saying, I love how that shit was turning, and Cause I've heard this song, you know what I'm saying?